Okay, so I just tried to play through as many variations. This is one of the tunes I've been playing for the longest. And I've just learned so many different versions of it now. So I wanted to break down a couple of my favorite variations for the Tam Linn. So this is a super sweet reel in D minor, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's D minor. Yeah. And there's so many fun things you can do with this. It's got a lot of little scale patterns in it, so it's really easy to flip them around and kind of do some fun things pretty easily without like knowing a bunch of really complicated patterns. It's a lot of just either going up the scale or going down the scale. So the first kind of lick of the tune is this like G, D string thing. Okay. And then the first thing I like to change around is this little ending part that brings you back to that. So, okay, that's kind of maybe the simplest way to play that. And then the second time it would go up. So I like to, instead of starting that on D, I go from the F instead, and it's still just lots of scales. So here would be, I'll show you both ways. First way was with a lot of open Ds. So that would be one thing I like to switch around. Another thing I like to switch around in the A part is actually the first part, this. Gets kind of repetitive after you've done it, 2 or 3 times. So instead of just going back and forth, like I'll take the first one for example, it would just be, I go and do a downward scale instead of just back and forth between the open D and the F. So becomes, okay. And then the second one, I'll just play it both ways really slowly so you can see what I mean. So here it would be like just the normal way. And then with scales, descending scales instead. Okay, so the first 2 chords have the same scale, which is just F, E, D on the D string, and then it goes to C, F, E. So it goes up on the 3rd chord. So I'll do that again. This is the interesting, different way with descending scales. And then whatever ending you want to do. And then we're in the second part. So that just is a lot of like interesting variations that actually change notes, but they don't really change chord. So that's a really fun way to switch up that first part of the Tam Linn. Now in the B part, I know too many versions of this too. I'll show you a cool version that I totally stole from some recording. I'll try to link it in the caption. And also then a variation that I made up myself that goes high up and gets the high harmony, which is really fun. So kind of the most normal way that I've heard it played is like this. Okay, I did play that slightly differently. One time I went up to the open E and the other time I went to C. Again, it's all staying on the same chords. So if I'm talking about this stuff and you want to play it and you're not sure what the heck I'm talking about, study your triads, your arpeggios, okay? Most chords are made out of arpeggios and just your like 1, 3, 5. So look up arpeggios or look up chord spellings and start playing those and getting used to them, and this will make a lot more sense. Why I'm choosing which notes I'm choosing. So a couple variations for the B part. Let's see, sorry. That's it. So instead of doing so many triplets, you can do a little string crossing in there, which is really nice. I'll do that again. And there's that cool, really cool slide. So again, I totally scalped that from a recording I heard. I'll do it one more time from here. See? Instead of going down. That's the other version. This version, there's less notes involved, so it's a little bit easier. There's that really cool slide in there. You can actually do the slide with or without the string crossing. Those are kind of two different variations, but they sound really nice together. So. Again, I'll play it 2 more times, one the most normal way, and then the other one with the variation. So here would be without the variation. And see, I did the slide that time. So that's a harmony variation I made up a while ago that just sounds really nice, especially when, you know, you've played it 2 or 3 times and that B part is kind of repetitive. It's got a lot of this just lots and lots of just pentatonic scale business. So it's nice to go up higher. This tune's really low also, like there's a lot of low string stuff. So sometimes you just want to hit the E string. So here, I'll play that a little slower. Here's my harmony variation. This is totally different, off the melody completely, not really even a variation, more just a straight up harmony part. So. Sorry. Goes nicely back down so you can join again and find your way back after that. So I'll do that one more time from the B part. hope you found that helpful if you like this tune and just kind of want to find some more interesting ways to play it. And if you found that helpful, please go ahead and hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you play a lot of fiddle tunes. I post a video probably every week or so, just whenever I'm feeling inspired. And I am trying to grow my YouTube channel and possibly monetize it, so I would really appreciate your support that way. So thank you so much for watching. Have a good day.